What is up, guys? Welcome to episode 3 of my fan mail series. It's kind of funny, I actually almost forgot to do this today because I was coordinating my schedule for playing Saints Row the Third more with my friend the Reaper. So yeah, I almost forgot about this. I promised it last week in a very quick update, telling people to send in their questions officially. Now, the field is always open for you to send your questions. It's not like it's in a certain allotted amount of time. You can always send your questions in to my 360 or PlayStation Network account. It's never limited to when I upload a video and announce it. So send in questions anytime you want. It's never limited to a certain amount of time. I just want everybody to know that who's watching the video, okay? So, without further ado, we have some questions to answer here. Not a whole hell of a lot, but that's okay. What I'm starting to see as I do this more is that people, it seems like my audience is actually very PlayStation fan-based, because when I did episode 2 of my fan mail, I think about a month ago, if you can believe it, but I think it was, yeah, I do these every month. So the first episode 1 was in January, episode 2 was in February, and now it's the end of March, so I'm doing episode 3. And for episode 2, which was the first one I did on the PlayStation, I got a ridiculous amount of questions for that one, and that was like a 25-minute episode. I don't know if this one probably won't be 25 minutes, might be like 15 minutes or something, but it definitely shows that I have a larger fan base that own PlayStation 3s and a less fan base that owns 360. Obviously, that's not true with some of my fans, like the Reaper, for instance, who I'm doing Saints Row with after I make this video, but I just thought it was interesting to see that more people sent in questions for the PlayStation than the 360, and that is what episode 4 will be, by the way, just to skip ahead a little bit. Okay, I'm going to go to the messages, and we're going to scroll all the way down to, let's see, I gotta go, alright, here we go. This is the first question. Now, something that Microsoft does, which I kind of understand, I kind of don't understand, is that they will, if you don't delete a message within a certain amount of time, they'll delete it for you, which is totally different than the PlayStation 3, because if you don't delete a message on the PS3, it'll just stay there. Like, I had some messages from fucking October that I didn't delete, and I did it in February, so those messages were sitting in the inbox for months on the PlayStation, and it didn't matter. So, for whatever reason, I guess Microsoft doesn't like cluttering data, so they like to delete it whenever possible. So, the first question is from the Ape Ship Killer. I guess he watches Planet of the Apes a little bit too much. No, I'm joking. Alright, first question. He has 2 questions. First question, what is your favorite game of all time? And the second question, what game do you hate the most? Well, my favorite game series of all time, well, I don't really have a favorite game. I'd say for a favorite, like, modern console game, it would have to be Fallout 3, just because that game is so long. It has a nice science fiction feel to it. Bethesda did a great job with it. It may have some errors and game-breaking bugs every once in a while where the console freezes, but for the most part, it's a really, really great game, and that is my favorite modern console game, meaning a game that was released for either the 360 or the PlayStation 3. My favorite game of all time would probably be the Jak and Daxter series, which I already explained in my playthrough of the HD collection that came out a month ago. If you watched my footage, that was probably the most popular footage I've ever done for my channel. The Jak and Daxter HD collection footage was the most popular. Never before has a video series like that gotten so many views. Like, every single video was docking in 200 views per video for the 130 videos I uploaded of all 3 of those old games. And that is, you know, my favorite series of all time. It came out in 2001, 2002. I played it with my friends, we beat it like 400 times, we played it, it was awesome, we loved it. That was the era of, you know, awesome PlayStation 2 classics, you know, Ratchet and Clank, Sly Cooper, Jak and Daxter. And then there were some, you know, I played other games like Gauntlet. There were some really, really good games for the PlayStation 2. I felt, you know, the late 90s, the early 2000s, when the PlayStation 2 first came out. And I also had a PlayStation 1 for a short period of time, but then I got rid of it, and then I upgraded to the PlayStation 2, obviously. But that era of classic PlayStation 2 games is really awesome. It's really, really it was very dear to my heart, all those games, and I think Naughty Dog, Insomniac, all those companies did a really good job making those games. And yeah, that's my favorite game of all time, Jak and Daxter. And what game do you hate the most? Oh my god. Well, I'm sure if you've been watching my footage for 2012 so far, you've seen some pretty shitty games, such as Syndicate, such as Twisted Metal in some parts. Twisted Metal was an okay game. The campaign sucked ass, but the online multiplayer was actually pretty fun if you can jump in with some friends and stuff. But, yeah, what game do I hate the most? Well, if you're a longtime fan of mine, you'll know that I played Brink in May of 2011, and you'll know that that game was an atrocity because multiple reasons. Worthless multiplayer, bad programming, AI that flips out, you know, horrible controls, glitches up the wazoo, missions that made no sense, out-of-order story. That game was that was the biggest atrocity I've ever seen in my entire life. Brink, oh my god. And that was one of the things, that was actually one of the games that I quit. I quit very few games, and I think Brink was one of the few games that I quit. And just because it was horrible. I think I made 17 videos of Brink. You can actually look for it. I think it's on my channel. But I made 17 videos of Brink, and I just couldn't get past this mission, and I just said, fuck it, I'm done, and I quit, and I went on a rant and why it was the worst game ever. I think I gave it a 5.5, but like I said before, I think I probably should have given it a way lower score than a 5.5. But, needless to say, it was a worthless game. I don't know if that's the game I hate the most. I'm sure there are other games that were shitty that I've hated more than Brink, but I gotta think. I mean, let me see. Maybe Halo 3 nah, not ODST. ODST was a letdown, but the game, you know, it was a rehash of Halo 3, but it's not like it was a horrible game. It just had no content. That was the problem with Halo 3 ODST. Let me see. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a game that I really hated. I don't know. I mean, I know my dad, the game that my dad hates the most is the original Max Payne. He can tell you. Maybe when Max Payne 3 comes out, I'll have him as a guest star really quickly to explain his troubles. Or maybe, actually, I'm going to PAX East the weekend, not this weekend, but the weekend after. I'm going to PAX East. So maybe when we're traveling together, he can tell you his his history with the original Max Payne and how he got frustrated playing it. I'll never forget that moment. But to answer your second question, sorry, I'm fucking up here. I don't know what my most hated game is, but I definitely have to say Brink is one of them. Syndicate was another shitty game. So, I don't know. Syndicate and Brink are the two games that I hate the most as of now. I'm going to get frustrated. I know. I'm going to turn off the camera, and then I'm going to be like, fuck, that was a game that I really hated. Oh my god. I don't know. Maybe Star Wars Jedi Power Battles for the PlayStation 1. That was a game that came out for the original PlayStation, and the controls were fucking terrible. It was basically like playing the story of Star Wars: The Phantom Menace, and you were Qui-Gon Jinn, and you had to fight all the battle droids and go through the entire story like in the movie. But that game was, I mean, it was when games were newer, but that was a terrible game. So okay, I think I've answered the question. Those are the games that I hate the most: Brink, Syndicate, Star Wars Episode 1, Jedi Power Battles, if you want to say that. And yeah, thanks for the question. All right, so I See Snipes has a voice message, and I'll play the voice message. Oh my god. I forget to delete these messages, because what happens is I go and play, you know, games with friends like Call of Duty, and people send these broad fucking messages asking people to join their 10th Prestige lobbies or whatever the fuck they want. So, alright, let's delete that, move on to the next one. Thatchy Whistle has a voice message for me.
Hey, I am your favorite.
Holy shit, alright.
I watched your YouTube show. And so you were playing with DSP at Bold. Be my friend. I got black off. Be my friend.
He wants to be my friend. That was, alright, I apologize. That was extremely fucking loud when I didn't realize how loud my speakers were. I'm sorry. I had to turn that down. I am sorry about that. No, I can't accept friend requests. If I accepted your friend request, everybody, I'd have to accept their friend request, so I apologize. And this is a message. I said I couldn't accept his friend request, and I think he sent 2 more messages. I'll just play them for you to listen to.
Can you accept my friend request?
No, I can't. And I think the next message is the same thing, but I'll just play it.
If you're going to accept my friend request, please, please.
Oh my god. I almost feel bad. I can't accept your friend request. I mean, you people. I've said before that I can't accept friend requests. It's on my channel that I can't oh my god, now I'm fucking up my English. I can't accept friend requests. On my channel page, I have, in big, bold letters, I know YouTube fucked up their channel, so now I can't put it as the main thing for the description, but I say it in big capital letters. I do not accept friend requests because, let me just show you really quick, okay? Just look at all these people who want to be friends, okay? I'm just going to count, alright? I'm going to count how many people want to be my friend on here, alright? I don't delete these messages because I don't want to piss people off, but it's going to come to a point where it's just going to get clogged up, alright? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Alright, no, not 18. That guy's an asshole. Alright. 17 friend requests, okay? That is a lot of friend requests. I can't accept those, okay? I cannot. I apologize, but I can't accept any of these friend requests, okay? So I apologize. That's the way it's going to go, okay? Alright, next question from Dark Mike 12349. His question is, hey, I got a question. I have colon cancer, and I was wondering since you... Wait a minute. Alright, wait a minute. I think what he's trying to say is... oh my god. He's trying to say, we both know that you don't have colon cancer, but how would you live with it? I think that's what he's trying to say. But he just contradicted himself. Since I don't have colon cancer, I can't really tell you how to live with it. I mean, obviously it's a medical condition. Obviously it sucks. I know a large percentage of people are affected with it. My father's affected with it, okay? Well, not colon cancer, but he had skin cancer. And it was a very scary time in the late 90s when he was diagnosed, and we were freaking out. But fortunately, he got it removed, and he's fine. He's 100% cured, and nothing drastic happened. But, I mean, it sucks. Sometimes cancer just pops up like that. Sometimes it's because of, not putting on suntan lotion. I'm not saying that's always the case for skin cancer, but I know cancer can suck for a lot of people. I know, always when you go on TV, you'll see commercials, for skin cancer, for breast cancer, for pancreatic cancer, for testicular cancer. Well, actually, maybe not testicular cancer. You're probably not going to see a fucking hairy ball sack on your TV. But... but I know cancer is a huge issue for a lot of people, and I definitely feel for the people of the world who have cancer. I would say just hang in there, go to the doctor, do everything he says, make sure you're living, to your full potential, keep living a good life, and, I hope everything works out for you. So, yeah, that's all I can say about colon cancer. Oh my god, I feel for those people. Alright, hold on a minute, I gotta turn down the brightness, it's fucking up here. No, it's the white light bullshit. Alright, whatever. Alright, another question from Apeship Killer. If you could be any famous celebrity, who would you be and why? Also, when will you host another Triple F? I'm going to start with the Triple F question first. The reason why I haven't done one lately is simply because there have been no multiplayer games that have come out that I've actually wanted to do one for, okay? When I did my first, pretty much my first Triple F was in December, and I did it for Modern Warfare 3 on the Xbox 360, and it made sense, because Modern Warfare 3 was a new game, a relatively new game at the time, and it made sense to invite people to play that game. So, right now, there are really no multiplayer games I can say that I would do it for. I mean, I'm not doing it for co-op. It's not like I'm going to ask people for, Raccoon City, now that I'm doing it, with Marcus and we're trying to look for people, it's not like I'm going to ask fans to do that. I don't ask fans to do special stuff like that. The only exception would probably be somebody like the Reaper 9512, who is a longtime fan of mine, has been a fan of mine since I opened my channel, and he's just been, consistent. It's almost like how I became friends with Darkside Phil. That's pretty much how he became friends with me, just talking to me a lot over YouTube and joining in some of my playthroughs, especially the zombie map packs that have come out for Black Ops and stuff. But yeah, Triple F, I can say that, I don't know, I mean, maybe Max Payne 3 multiplayer? I don't know. Probably your best bet for Triple F is probably going to be at the end of the year in fall or the winter, because that's when the main games come out. Black Ops 2. When Black Ops 2 comes out, I'm sure they're going to have fucking multiplayer, because that's the selling point of Call of Duty. So when that game comes out, I might do Triple F. Maybe, I don't know, Assassin's Creed 3, I'm assuming it'll have multiplayer, just like Revelations and Brotherhood, so maybe I'll do it for that. So, who knows? I don't really know. Right now, I'm kind of occupied with other games, other stuff going on. PAX East coming up. So, I haven't been thinking about the Triple F. I do apologize if you wanted one, but right now, things are going on and I'm busy, so... His first question, now to, go back, I started with the second question first. If you could be any famous celebrity, who would you be? Well, I don't really consider... I mean, a lot of celebrities nowadays, let's be honest, they're kind of assholes. I mean, you got these actors, you got these actresses, and you got these people who live the big fancy life. I don't follow any of those people. It's not like I'm following, fucking... I don't know, Johnny Depp. It's not like I'm following Johnny Depp on Twitter or anything. It's not like I'm following any actors, actresses. The only person I kind of follow is Chris Nolan, because I love his movies. I'm actually going to go see The Dark Knight Rises when it comes out in theaters this summer. I'm going to see it on release day. And I might do a review of that movie when it comes out, because I've loved the Batman trilogy. I absolutely fucking love it, and I think what he's done with this series of movies is brilliant. So I'm going to be seeing that movie, but as far as celebrities, I don't know if I'd really want to be one, because my goal is to become one. Like with the novel I've written, I'm trying to make it become, a popular book series, like Harry Potter, like The Hunger Games, which recently just came out in movie form. So I'm trying to become a celebrity. So if I was to say I wanted to be somebody, like I wanted to live their life, it wouldn't really make sense, because I'm satisfied living my own life right now. I have a great life. I have lots of cool stuff going on. I got this YouTube channel. I got my book. I'm selling at all these places. I have my network of friends in the Darkside Phil community where I'm doing multiple projects with them. It's great. And then I have the stuff in my personal life that I don't always talk about. I sometimes do, but it's great. I think I'm living really good right now. And I don't think I would want to become another celebrity. So that's my answer to your question. Okay, so here are some messages from the Reaper. This is something that he told me about Modern Warfare 3 getting hacked. Apparently somebody hacked it and changed all sorts of shit, so... Yep, hacked lobbies and all sorts of fucking shit. So I probably wouldn't suggest going into Modern Warfare 3, so... And this was just a message I sent him, blah, 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 blah. Alright, Slayer XRAM 2050 sent me a voice message.
Hi, my name is Slayer XRAM 250. I'm your biggest fan. I've seen all your videos. I go to your channel all the time. My thing even says, TheAireaidLord rocks. I've seen all your videos. Please accept my friend request. Please be my friend.
Jesus. Literally my heart breaks when I hear those messages, because like it's like that you, oh shit, what the fuck did I just do? It's like I feel so bad because I can't accept these friend requests, but I have, these kids and these people that look up to me, and I feel great when people do that. I mean, I have so many people in my personal life that fucking think I'm a joke and insult me. Honestly, I feel like punching those people in the fucking teeth, but I always keep my head up. I can't even get to my messages now. I always keep my head up. I always, look to the positive side. I always look for the better in a situation. I never get down. I never get depressed. So thank you for the compliment. Obviously, as I told the other guy, I can't accept friend requests, but I do appreciate you watching my videos, watching them avidly, watching all my videos, because I know I upload a lot of videos, so thank you for that. And I hope to entertain you in the future. Alright, this is just another conversation with the Reaper, blah, 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 blah. And now we have our final message from P-Dog. And my camera is a fucking piece of shit. Hey Airaid, quick question. What inspiring tips do you have for Let's Players like yourself? Thanks and see you soon, with quotations. And this guy, I don't want to spoil what we're planning, but he is actually, should I leave it for, I'm probably going to leave it for my gaming update, but I actually have some plans with this guy. This guy isn't just a fan of mine, but he also is a coordinator of something, and I'm going to be coordinating something with him. I'm not going to spoil it. I'll mention it in my gaming update, which will probably be on Monday. But to answer your question, what tips do I have for Let's Players? Just being yourself is really the best thing I can tell people. Be yourself, don't try to fucking, copy people and, go out of your way to copy others. Almost like when people try to do... I see so many people on YouTube who upload fucking Call of Duty. Oh my god, I got a headshot, throwing knife against the fucking wall, 360 no-scope. It's like, I don't watch those fucking videos. There are so many videos of YouTube of people doing that, and it turns me off because I've seen it so many fucking times. So it's not like I'm going to watch that. Put out something that's interesting, maybe a tutorial. On my channel, I started out with tutorial videos to attract attention. I started out by doing an Assassin's Creed Brotherhood and a Halo Reach tutorial on how to get skins and achievements. So start out with that, it'll attract an audience, then you can maybe move on to playthroughs. I mean, on my channel, I do playthroughs because it's the only consistent thing. It's consistent. I'm not good at multiplayer in Call of Duty, so I can't have amazing 25-0 games where I fucking get a nuke and shit. I can't do that. So I do playthroughs, I review games, it's something that's consistent, I play the new games, people watch the new games, people give me their opinions, it's interactive. I think it's a win-win what I'm doing with the playthroughs. But I'm sure people are going to be saying that I'm a hypocrite when I say don't copy people. I'm sure that's going to be the fucking case. I'm sure people are going to be like, oh, you copied Darkside Phil. How dare you? That's why we've been disliking your videos. Well, as I've said 700 fucking times, I don't give a shit, alright? I really don't give a shit. Obviously, I've made it quite clear that I don't copy him. I sponsor him. He sponsors me. We're friends. I don't copy his content. I do so many unique things on my channel, there's no way. I play my own games, my own schedules, my own videos, my own camera, my own TV, my own Xbox, my own house. So I don't need you telling me that I'm copying. Because I do this all on my own. I upload 30 videos in a string all on my own. I don't ask you to do that. I don't ask Phil to do that. I do that on my own time, okay? That's something you don't fucking understand. It's not as easy as just saying, oh, upload 30 videos, alright, it's done. No, you have to upload it to a memory stick, then you gotta put it on the computer, and then you gotta search through your files and upload it, and then you gotta name all the videos, and then you gotta claim all the videos if you're a YouTube partner or a Machinima partner, and then you gotta put them in a playlist, and then you gotta babysit them in case they error out because YouTube sucks donkey shit. You gotta do a lot of stuff to watch these videos. It takes work. Nobody realizes this because, don't you think the people who are insulting me about Darkside Phil, they don't fucking have YouTube channels and they don't run these massive channels where they're uploading over 1,000 videos. Nobody understands. If you're Darkside Phil, you'd understand. If you're myself, you'd understand. Run a channel where you're uploading all these videos and then you'll understand where I'm coming from, okay? Now, I know I just went on a tangent, but I'm trying to prove a point here because all the fucking time, I'll receive a message or a dislike or a comment that I'm copying Phil, that I'm not being original, blah, blah, blah. I've done so many fucking things that have made myself unique. Writing a book. I just put a video out about fucking Yu-Gi-Oh, which I'm sure Phil didn't do. So, calm your pants, alright? I'm sure no matter how many times I say it, people are always going to flip out. But they give me money, free money. Whenever they click the dislike button, I get money. So, they're fucking retards. But that's basically the advice I can give. I know I just went on a tirade, but that's the advice I can give to people who want to be Let's Players, okay? Start out with stuff like walkthroughs, maybe move on to playthroughs. Try to add interesting commentary. It's really your preference if you want to use a camera or a what the fuck? HD PVR, alright? It's your preference. Now obviously I have issues with lighting. As you saw in this video, when it shines on white light it fucks up. It's just because of the TV I have. It is an HD plasma screen TV, but the lighting on this TV fucks up the camera. If I'm considering getting a new Sony TV once I can accumulate more money, but again, that's something else I'm doing for the channel to, you know, help it along, and that's my own money, blah, 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 whatever. Showing dedication is another thing if you want to attract viewers. You know, it shows, alright? It absolutely shows when you upload 30 plus videos, when you upload remixes and montages and review videos. If you're consistent, you will definitely attract an audience. And I know it's very, very hard. I'm not going to deny it. It's extremely difficult to get recognized nowadays on YouTube. There are so many people on YouTube. There are so many people doing the same thing, and you might get frustrated. I'm not getting subscribers. I'm constantly going to my channel. I'm not getting viewers. It just takes time, okay? And I know I was fortunate enough to be sponsored by my friend, and I have a lot of subscribers and views and stuff. But, you know, that's something else. Collaboration. That'll definitely help your channel. You know, work with other commentators, combine your strengths so that you can, you know, loop subscribers and you can get more and stuff. That's basically what I can suggest as far as advice for Let's Players, okay? So that's it. That's the last question. And P-Dog, I'll be talking to you later, and I'll talk to you guys about it at a future date. So now we're all set. We have friend request, and that's it. So that's it for episode 3. Surprisingly, I'm in 26 minutes, and this video actually ran longer than my PlayStation video, if you can believe it. The reason for that is just because I was fucking rambling on, and I probably shouldn't have been, but yeah, I wanted to get it off my chest. I wanted to give you guys the best answer possible for your questions, so thank you very much. I appreciate all the questions I received for this episode of my fan mail. Episode 4 will be on the PlayStation 3 at the end of April, so send your questions in if you're watching this video. I appreciate it. I'm in 27 minutes. My camera's going to time out any minute now. So thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you for sending messages. Again, I apologize to any people who wanted friend requests to be accepted. I'm very, very sorry I can't accept them. I have too many people. In the video, I named off how many people send me friend requests. 17. I'm sorry. I just can't do it. So just keep watching the videos, join my Triple Fs when I have them, I'll announce them. I'm always interacting with you guys, always telling you guys what's going on, so always check my footage, check my channel, and we'll go from there, okay? So I'm TheAireaidLord, I thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you later for episode 4 of my fan mail. And coming up will be more Saints Row the 3rd, and possibly some special footage on Saturday, which is tomorrow, but I'll be explaining that more in detail. Take care, everybody.